Hi everyone, another reading. Thank you for being here. It's been more than a minute. We're looking at the first week of January 2026. So Happy New Year, everyone. So 2025 wasn't that quick. I think for me it went very fast. So first of all, happy birthday to all the Cappies, all the Capricorns out there. And as we go straight into it, I wanted to say that on the 3rd of January we have a full moon in Cancer, 13 degrees in Cancer. So that'll be an emotional time. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the full moon, but I wanted just to give you some introduction as to the coming year ahead, 2026. Now, as always, you can fast forward ahead. We're entering an extremely pivotal time in human history, astrologically speaking, and when we can expect fundamental radical change to come out slowly over the next decade or two. So for a long time we've been dealing with outer planets in earth and water signs, which have tendencies to slow down or fill us with anxiety due to seeking out stability at all costs. Now we are moving into an era dominated by quick, dynamic fire and air energy, which is all about movement, fast growth, and taking chances. So the fears of the past are being cast aside, and now it's time to just go for it without getting too bogged down in the details or planning. So 2026 is a number 1 year. We've just closed off 2025, which was a number 9 year. So a lot of endings would have transpired in your lives, or for all of us. So we're actually, I think, I didn't check the date, but sometime in February, I'll check that in our next reading. We also have the Chinese New Year. So we're coming out of the year of the snake and we're going into the year of the horse, and quite dynamic. So I'll give you a little bit of information next time with that. So let's go straight into it. I'll give you a little bit of astrology. So let's go to the gemstone first. I've chosen today black onyx for the collective, and for healing purposes mainly, and it heals the root chakra and third eye. So third eye is, you can also use that as your intuition, right? So the healing properties for this black onyx is a powerful protection stone that works to absorb negative energy from one's aura and environment. So that's my intention, to heal your auras. It heals past pain and resentment and gives one the courage to start a new journey. Enhances self-discipline, encouraging one to take all necessary action to achieve their goals. So be focused and you can do anything you set your mind to. Thank you. So that's for the collective. All right. I'm going to, as I jot these times down, you can fast forward ahead as I said. Okay. Now let's go to the astrology. So January 1, so I'm focusing for January, the first week of January 1 to 4th. Okay, so January 1, your mind might be abuzz with plans and programs for the new year, but you'll not be able to come up with a physical will to set about making all this a reality just yet. And that's okay. The universe wants you to enjoy the holiday, lounging, daydreaming, watching a movie, or snuggling in your sweetie's arms. There'll be plenty of time to get to work in the coming days and weeks, so don't guilt trip yourself into productivity. You might want to take Friday off from work as the low energy vibes continue, and it could be almost painful trying to get things done. All right, so now, as I said to you, on Saturday the 3rd, we have a full moon, and that's urging us to move on from toxic, domineering romantic relationships in order to build a more nourishing domestic and family situation. Sunday is the best day of the new year so far, filled with excitement and spontaneity, and a sense of emotional grounding. And it's a perfect time for romance as long as you are with a chilled out partner. Okay, so for the tips for the week, put personal and professional plans on the back burner during the first days of 2026, and instead do absolutely nothing but enjoy life's artistic and physical pleasures. It's an ideal time to get your love life in order. If you're dealing with overbearing me first partner, you can find the determination to either set boundaries and stand up for yourself, or finally break things off for good. And you have the opportunity to build the home life of your dreams over the next 12 months through the actions put in place on Saturday. And as I said to you, 13 degrees Cancer is the full moon, which gives us a little bit of information. I didn't jot it before, but let's go to it. The moon in Cancer. Now, Cancer is a cardinal water sign, and it's always unassuming, but cardinals are quite, position is quite powerful. So let's continue. Now, the cardinal water sign Cancer is at its most nurturing. The moon is at most nurturing in Cancer. The moon's here concerns about home and family, children. It rules mothers, and we respond by becoming more likely to express our emotions and to be sympathetic and understanding towards others. And we often find ourselves in the mood to take care of someone, to cook or cuddle or look after our dear ones. And during this time, feelings run high during the full moon. So it's important to watch out for becoming overly sensitive and needy and dependent. And it's a great time to putter around the house, have family over, and tend to domestic concerns. Okay, so that's the weekend. All right, let's just go now to, actually, I'm going to give you a little bit more before I get to the oracle. I want to give you just a brief overview, a bit as astrology, as I said. Let's have a look. So, okay, so nobody gets past Neptune in January, okay? So it is on the last degree of Pisces and moves into Aries at the end of the month, January, right? The area between Pisces and Aries is called the cosmic fissure, F-I-S-S-U-R-E. It is both an ending and a beginning. Every planet that changes signs in these weeks forms an aspect to Neptune, which lingers in this zone between no longer and not yet. So the in-between, right? Sensitive people do not always find the feelings linked to this easy to handle, yet they can open the door to profound spiritual insights. Yeah, do some grounding and meditation. See what comes up. This theme shows up right on 1 January when Mercury forms a square to Neptune while moving into Capricorn. Although Mercury in Capricorn represents clear thinking, thoughts and perceptions can feel noticeably foggy and subjective on this day, which is the first day of the year, right? Rumors and misunderstandings are also likely. Luckily, this phase is brief. Postpone important decisions till the next day if you cannot concentrate, or find it hard to judge the facts adequately, because Neptune can be very confusing. And the full moon in Cancer falls on 3rd of January, as I said, provides a sheltered setting in this sensitive time. And listen to the quiet nuances which need asking for attention. Do not suppress inner restlessness. Give it space. Creative expression as well as silence and ritual now offer stability. Okay, now I'm going to go to the oracle card. So let me just go there. All right, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say for us. Okay, the royal blue cloak, that's protection. Archangel Michael steps in and throws down his royal blue cloak. Effectively, the cloak can manipulate time as we know it. Now, I know for a fact that this is protection, and we cannot ask for this. This has been instigated by Archangel Michael, and you are protected by Archangel Michael at all times. You are protected by the Archangel Sacred Circle of Protection. And this form of protection is not one that you can request. And it is only instigated in extreme circumstances where the course of your sacred contract is threatened. And you may or may not be aware of this divine protection. Okay? So it's there. And the alternative meanings are there will be sudden, unexpected change of plans. The angels are intervening, protecting your best interest, and will bring you something better. I listened to something today, and have I got it with me? I might have it with me, that I need to share it with you because I think it's relevant now. Let's have a look if I've got it here. And it's by... I forgot the author. Never mind. And it's an affirmation, okay? So let's just go to it and just have a look. For the universe to find. Let's have a look. Sorry. Yeah, and the affirmation is by. Let's have a look. It's a 21-word affirmation, and it says. Okay, sorry. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, this so-called problem, only good will come, and I am safe, and you know this is something that's very powerful. All is well, everything is working out for my highest good out of this experience, and good will come, and I am safe, and that's all it is. And this helps you. And you can speak this over and over again. Now, I forgot the author of this. Let me have a look. I'll find it and I'll put it down in the description box below. I know who she is. Her name doesn't come to me now, just straight this minute. All right, so we are protected, as always. And let's see. Now, let's go. Now, I don't know. I've got some tarot cards here, and they all fell out when I was shuffling, and I asked for guidance. So let's see what comes up for us. And I hope you've had a fantastic Christmas, and life has been good to you and your loved ones, and you are healthy and happy and abundant in everything you do. And that's what I wish you for the new year. I wish everyone abundance and wealth and excellent health and success in everything they do, and love and laughter and joy. Okay, so the heart of the matter for this period that we're focusing on, the first week of January, is standing your ground. 7 of Wands, fire energy. Okay, the challenge, endings, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is air energy. It's it's a severe card, but at least it's done and dusted now. It represents betrayal. And the unknown factors, Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. It represents a mature, grounded female, but it could also represent abundance and the material realm. The turning point. We've got a major arcana. The universe has stepped in. We've got strength, inner strength. The outcome. Oh, the happiest card in the deck. We've got the sun. My gosh, I love this. All right, we're going to clarify a little bit. So whatever's gone down, we're just going to let it go. We're going to let 2025 go with all this backstabbing and go forward in joy and laughter and happiness. I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. God bless. That's beautiful. And we're coming from strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. Okay, now you all know no one's going to come and save you. Whatever's happening in your life, you are there to learn from it, to go through it, and move to the other side. And everything is working out for your growth, your spiritual growth, your maturity, your ascension. So I'm going to give you a little bit of explanation on what's happening here. We have an individual standing up for their beliefs and fighting to protect and being very defensive. But they're holding their own. They're taking the high road and maintaining control. Actually, they're quite territorial because they are here. Look, there's 6 challenges here. There's 6 wands. He's holding the 7th. And he's holding his own. Whatever's coming up, he's managed to overcome it. Overcome it. Whatever the circumstances you're in, you are standing your ground and you're very strong. The challenge, of course, is feeling betrayed, which causes a lot of bitterness, and you feel like you've failed in, or your wishes or have collapsed. And this has created mental exhaustion and inability to cope. It's hitting rock bottom. But that is now dead. It's gone. They can't be resurrected. You can't go back there and fix it. So the challenge is to realize that, okay, if that is done and dusted, and which is, let's say, the 2025, whatever's happened, we just can't go back there now. We can only go forward. The endings, we've put them aside, whether you're feeling backstabbed or betrayed or feeling totally let down, because it's not just on one occasion. Look, there's 10 swords here. And each one of them could have been a thought that cut to the quick, which meant that at that point the decision was made. A complete ending. Now, the unknown factors are, we have this mature, grounded female. Now, she's quite abundant. It represents earth energy, so it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. She could represent you, could represent a female in your life, but it's she's a businesswoman and host with high social status, and very generous and loyal and prosperous, financially independent, wealthy and luxurious. So this woman here is, you are in a strong position going forward. The unknown factors is, look within yourself. And the turning point, strength. The universe is giving you strength, inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence. Compassion as well. So to be able to tame your overthinking, your self-doubts, and focus on control of all the negative emotions, so you can be, Look, the picture shows this woman here. She's not using any force. She's able to tame this ferocious lion. So focus on yourself. And be kind to yourself. Again, strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. You need to put yourself first. This is fire energy. This represents Leo, the sun. It represents the universe. And that's a turning point. There's a realization here, which brings an outcome starting in 2026. The sun represents, it could represent children in your life. It represents fun. It represents the sun. You know, the sun makes everything look brighter and shinier and happier. It's positivity, freedom and fun and success, being optimistic and having confidence in your self-expression, which brings you good luck. You know, enthusiasm attracts happiness. So be authentic, be truthful and open. It also represents pregnancy for anyone that's, because it's fertility, if anyone is seeking to conceive. I'm looking at the sunflowers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, represents beautiful children. I love this card. Well, I don't think I'm going to clarify just the Ten of Swords, that's all. I just want to see what this ending, this defeat, this terrible Ten of Swords. But it's a challenge that the card just fell out. Where did it go? Oh, here. Okay. Just bear with me. Well, the Eight of Wands, it's moving out of that negativity. It's moving completely. The Eight of Wands is fire energy. It's swift. It is fast. And whatever this is, it is now. You're going to move out of that completely. Everything is moving very quickly right now. Go with the flow and use the momentum to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in the cards. So don't resist that. All right, now that was the tarot. And I think that's it. I didn't want to go over the top with everything. Until I see you next time, have a fantastic New Year, whatever you're doing to celebrate New Year's Eve or New Year's Day with your families. I love you all, sending you lots of best wishes with, as I said to you, wealth, abundance, happiness, joy, laughter, everything. Until I see you next time. Okay, farewell for now. Bye.